The Gronkowskis are going on Family Feud, and we are all excited about that. So, we're going to play our own version of Family Feud. I don't know why my American accents came out, but I guess I'm going to go ahead with it.
It's really good.
All right. So, in light of this, we're going to play our own version of Family Feud, and we're going to ask our two contestants, J Money Rubin and Ben More Money Mankiewicz, because it's true, he's got more money. And we're going to ask you guys, so here's the first question. What is the best thing that Rob Gronkowski has done during the summer of Gronk? Ben Mankiewicz, by a mile, wins that first buzzer.
Appeared in Entourage.
Ooh, unlucky. That is the third best thing that happened in the summer of Gronk. Jason, you've got a chance to top it.
Very easy. Let's go with Rob Gronkowski twerking at the Super Bowl parade.
Survey said, oh, sorry, Jason. Unfortunately, that is number 2, so that leaves one thing. One video, thanks to TMZ, that has been the best moment in the summer of Gronk. In typical American fashion, of course, he's motorboating. So yes.
Speaking of money, Rihanna.
Speaking of money, all right, so this is a video that TMZ Sports obviously released. It was in a club, I think, in North Carolina. Am I correct? Charleston?
South Carolina.
South Carolina. Wow, I was so close. I was in the right state.
Spent 5 years there. Totally different state, though. South Carolina, North Carolina. I spent 5 years in South Carolina. When I would drive home to D.C., this is an important distinction. You know, North Carolina has moved on. They got the Triangle. They got Duke, North Carolina State. They got research. They got scientists. They have moved on. In South Carolina, if it rains really hard and there's a puddle, they will name that puddle after a Confederate general. One state moved into the 20th century. One state took a pass.
Go Cox.
Yeah, one state is home to One Tree Hill, my favorite show growing up, and the other one is not.
Wow. By the way, regarding Family Feud, let me just say quickly that this is how you do it. All right, welcome to the show. The Rubens and the Maxwells, 100 people surveyed, top 6 answers on the board. Here's the question. You try to find the most popular answer. Name something you do in the morning after you get out of bed but before you go to work. Jason.
Brush your teeth.
Brush your teeth. Show me brush your teeth. That's how we do Family Feud. Also, the great thing about Family Feud is when they had 5 people, now I think they do 4 contestants.
Right.
They used to do 5, and there was always, they could never quite get 5 members of a family. It was always like, you know, Francis would be like, well, I'm Francis Maxwell. This is my wife, Jennifer, and her sister, Ellen, and my brother-in-law, Mike, and my cousin's neighbor, Phil. Like you never couldn't. That 5th person was always always like really distant, not quite connected to the family.
You hosted a game show, right? Or did you? Was it Whammo Kablamo? What was that?
Whammo Kablamo.
No, that wasn't a game.
What was it called?
You had a goatee.
Whammy was the
Whammy. I was close.
Of the station. It was WAMI.
Okay, Whammy. But I mean, so you've got that.
It was not a game show.
But you got asked to host a game show.
I have
Correct.
auditioned and failed to become game show.
Wow, that was a great audition. If you'd done that, I would have gave you the job.
I can imitate Richard Dawson.
Ben, has the Mankiewicz family been on Family Feud?
That would be great.
That would be unbelievable.
It'd be a lot of fun. Yeah.
I'd pay to see that. So, I mean, what do you guys think about Gronkowski going on? I think seeing all of his interviews on the late night with Jimmy Kimmel and everything else, he's obviously got an unbelievable personality.
This sounds like great TV. The Gronkowskis are a fun family. They all look like Rob Gronkowski. They are enormous. My favorite stories of the Gronkowskis is like they had a basement downstairs with basically a weight rack and a bench and a fridge that was only filled with gallons of milk when they grew up. So they'd be, you know, starting at 14 years old, they would lift, they'd beat the shit out of each other, they'd drink some milk. They would lift, beat the shit out of each other, drink some milk.
Well, he walked into the Jimmy Kimmel show and he walks in with a bouquet of flowers for his mum and a tray of sandwiches for his brothers. And they're like hitting each other with the sandwiches and walks in and it's like the most American.
Well, I haven't seen that. Most of what I see from the Gronkowski, that their videos like that, he seems like he's faking it.
He does?
Yeah, nothing seems authentic with him. But that was nice.
Are you talking about on late night?
No,
because it looked pretty real that he was motorboating a girl in Charleston.
I don't know. He did that reaction to the. I don't know, but why? That's like a personal moment. Why do we have to see that? Like he doesn't want that out. Like that's not a. Like he's in a nightclub behind closed doors. Like
welcome to 2015.
Welcome to.
Yeah, I know it blows. It blows. I don't want to see what a guy. That's not interesting. That's not irrelevant. That's not. And you know, I mean. You should have some degree of privacy when you're in a restaurant or a club.
Absolutely. And when the girl's dancing up on a stage, you should be doing that because you know that that's better kept behind closed doors. So when you're doing it on a strip pole or whatever that was, by the looks of it on the stage, it's going to be quantified.
Nobody's proud. I mean, look, believe me, Rob Gronkowski's reputation can handle that. So, you know, I think he'll be okay.
He did go on stage at, what was it?
You guys don't ever feel like you're voyeurs and you're not supposed to see that?
I know exactly what happened. I walked in at Chipotle the other day and people were like, no, they recognized me from TYT and then I got like free Chipotle. It was awful. I couldn't believe it happened. And I'm like an E-list celebrity.
Did you really get? Chef? Did you really get? You really got free food?
Don't be out there and trying to find this Chipotle worker. He did give us some of the burrito for half a price.
Some of the burrito.
I ate half of it and he gave me the other half for free.
And well, what really happened behind closed doors is Francis Motorboat, the Chipotle guy.
Gave you some.
No, he gave me one for free. I don't know.
Some of the burrito for free.
I don't know if he gave me it for free or he just forgot to ring it up.
I'm only going to charge you for about 70% of the burrito.
This was a steak burrito. We're charging for chicken. Don't worry about the guac.
I did promise him a TYT shirt, to be honest.
You can have this much of the burrito free, but you're going to have to pay for that part.
I promised him a TYT t-shirt, and then me and Jason walked in the next day. I was like, oh, God damn it, I didn't bring in the t-shirt. I promised him it, and he gave me a free
But they got to meet Dave Kohler.
They got to meet Dave Kohler. That was a good.
And that's a true treat.
All right. So, yeah, that's my stories. If you're going to be a celebrity, you have to, I'm sorry, Ben, you have to deal with the fact that your life is going to be put in front of camera, and if you don't want to be on the headlines of TMZ, then don't motorboat some girl in the front of a club.
Yeah, I'm not buying that. I don't buy it. That is a lessening of the quality of life for everybody.
You have to take everyone's phone before they go into the club.
I'm not going to arrest the people for doing it. I'm just saying we have lessened our value in the world by doing this.
But there would be something truly funny about Ben Mankiewicz, Citizen Arrest Cop.
A fantastic sitcom. You can audition for that, and I'll definitely give you the part. All right, Ben. I'm going to take another shot at this hosting thing. All right, let's see if I can do it. All right, guys, welcome back. This is round 2. All right?
It's working. It's going great so far.
All right. Name another Gronkowski brother, apart from Rob. That was a tie, so I'm just going to give it to the person I like most. Ben?
Bruce.
Bruce.
Fucking year.
I think it's a host job to know this, but I'm going to take a wild guess and say absolutely not.
No
Jason?
Bruce Gronkowski?
I don't think there's a Bruce Gronkowski.
I was pretty sure there was a Bruce.
All right, Jason.
Dave Gronkowski.
Dave Gronkowski.
Okay, hang on. Then there, Dan.
Dan Gronkowski. All right, you win it. Good. All right, so
I thought there was a Dan and a Bruce. Those were the two I thought.
A Bruce Gronkowski. I don't know why that's funny, but it's just like I can't.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? Bruce Gronkowski.
Yeah,
the quarterback.
The quarterback.
Right.
I don't know if I'm just being presumptuous.
Name
but
two other Gronkowski.
But Bruce just doesn't seem like a name that would fit in that family. You know what I mean?
It fits
it's like
with
Rob,
Gronkowski.
Dan,
I don't know
then Bruce Gronkowski, then the posh older brother. All right, let us know what you guys think in the section below. What do you think about the Gronkowskis being on Family
What are the other
Feud?
brothers' names?
There's a Chris. I know there's a Chris.
A Chris. I knew there was a Chris, too.
Chris.
That's right.
If you can name them all, obviously you know by now because you just researched it. Leave it in the comment section below. Come back to TYT Sports
won?
and subscribe.
I won. I got one. I got Dan.
Down.
You got Dan after the
But you had your chance.
I went.
Your ex came up.
Yeah, and then you missed, and then you go back to me. That's how Family Feud works. Have you ever watched the show?
I didn't steal.
Yeah, you didn't steal.
What about the lightning round or whatever?
Oh, the steal is almost great. We're gonna go with Chris. It's Chris. We're gonna go with Chris.